Yeah. Wait. Yeah, hey. 725 horsepower Ferrari SUV, 400k euros. Pure Surgeon review. It's the Ferrari SUV, bro. I don't know how to say this. Pure Seiju. Pure Seiju.
It has one of the best launch control sequences. I press upon that, it goes into launch. Right, and the car drops down on its suspension, ready for action. I floor the throttle, gives me the revs, but I'm actually not going to launch it right now. I'll do that later in the video to find out how fast it is from 0 to 60 miles an hour. Before then, I'm going to talk you through this car. So the exterior, the interior, how practical it is. I can barely feel anything. I'm going to tell you what's good about it. Could have been a bit what's not so good about it. And of course, I'm going to take it for a drive. Dog liked it. I'm Matt Watson, and you're watching Car Wow. Let's start this video by talking about the design of the Pura Sangue. Now, Ferrari says it's not an SUV. I shouldn't call it an SUV, even though it is definitely an SUV. Do you agree with me that it's an SUV? Well, I'll put a comment. It's pinned. Vote. Is it an SUV or not an SUV? It's an SUV. I think it's an SUV. Anyway, let's move on. I like the light design here, this cool light design with the main kind of light is down here and the daytime running lights up here. A trend first started on a Citroen, so Ferrari is copying Citroen with its light design now. Also, everything that looks like a vent is indeed a vent. It's all vintage, it's all real, there's no fakery. You've got two Ferrari badges here, you've got the main one there, like on the sports cars, and then you get an extra one down here as well. Moving down the side, there's more vintage going on here. Look at this, these got air curtains here that help smooth the airflow down the side of the car. Vents in here, and I like the way they're doing this cutaway with the wheel arches. It's just interesting. And it makes it look mean. Speaking of which, this car's like fully blacked out really. And these aren't the actual original wheels, these are Novitec wheels. The sizes are the same though, 22s here at the front and 23s at the back. That's what you get as standard. The owner of this car, who's lent it me, Steve Kira, thank you Kira from Kira Solutions, he didn't like the standard wheels, so he upgraded to these. So this car has the crests on the side, and as we go down, look, it's kind of like a big sporty hatchback, isn't it? So maybe it's not an SUV, it's just a big fat sporty hatchback. Don't think Ferrari would want me to call it that. Anyway, who cares? So moving down to the rear, really like the shape of the tail end of this car. Once again, intricate designs here, rear vents, no messing about. Is it the coolest looking SUV? Is it better looking than an Aston Martin DBX? I actually think yes. It's very expensive though.
Navia Men Black and White Duo. What do I do with 72 hours? Feel confident about my look every minute?
So the starting price, £313,000. So this one though, with all the options, £430,000. And a lot of that added cost is carbon fibre. So I'll just talk you through the carbon fibre on the outside of this car and the price of it. Carbon wheel arches, carbon rear diffuser, carbon under door cover, which I think is Ferrari speak for side skirts, carbon mirrors, carbon splitter. Damn. And the total for the exterior is, yeah, there's more optional carbon inside. Carbon sill cover, carbon instrument cover, carbon here and carbon there. And finally, the carbon steering wheel pack. That brings the total spent on extra carbon to this. But on the inside, I do like the design. The way you have like the main dash element there for the driver, then you have like a separate one for the passenger. And this is standard. The only thing is from where I'm sat, right, give me this camera, I cannot see what's on it because it's designed not to distract the driver. So I can't see that, but when we move that back round, you can sort of see it. So Adam, can you operate it to show the kind of things that it displays on there?
Yeah, you can see all the car dials, instruments, you got the radio, the climate control, you got the seats.
Okay, that's enough of that. Anyway, let's move on to my display, all right? Still in the limelight. So here we go, fully digital display. Big digital rev counter, nice and clean. I like how it operates. Do you know what? People have been complaining about Porsche going to a digital rev counter, and Ferrari's been doing it for quite a while now, and no one complained about that. What I will complain about though is this. The actual, the infotainment system is an absolute mess. So I have to control it using these touch-sensitive buttons on the steering wheel, which aren't nice to operate, and then it cycles through. It's all a bit laggy and
There we go.
ploppy. Oh, come on, is that working? Work, I don't know. Work, come on, you're supposed to go into, look, is that the way to press it? Not ideal. You have Apple CarPlay now for the first time ever with a Ferrari. Android Auto as well. There is a problem though, so I've got this one on Apple CarPlay. Look, can you spot the problem? I'm going to engage Apple CarPlay. Where's my rev counter? It has gone. Oh, I have to lose Apple CarPlay if I want to see it. Let's go back to main view. They haven't really thought that through, have they? Speaking of which, I don't like all the controls being on the steering wheel and no stalk, such as your indicators up there, your other buttons here, your windscreen wipers and lights all here. Start, stop button here, and not actually being a physical button, it's just like touch sensitive, so I do like this though. The drive select mode, look, it goes to the different options there. Won't moan about that. Another thing I won't moan about is this, look. I just engaged the surround view camera is really handy on this car. Come on, there we go. Surround view with bird's eye. Nice. In terms of the interior quality, well, yeah, all the leather feels nice. It's generally got a very expensive luxury vibe to it. Though, there are a few bits where the stitching is a bit skew-iff. Look at down here, see that? It's not great, and then it looks like someone missed the actual place for that stitch to go. Same up here, look, it's all a bit wobbly, wibbly, wobbly. It's like they got Lotus to do it. A Lotus from years ago. But, you know, you got a vanity mirror with a little bit of nice kind of blue lighting. And there's some decent practicality in here. So underneath here, we have some cup holders lined with the felt. Plenty of space there. No, that's okay, although bigger bottles might topple a bit when you accelerate. Reasonable sized door bins, which you can fit big bottles in. And then underneath here.
Where the Red Hat's open hybrid cloud platforms, we can deploy AI models.
Yeah. We can fathom them mugs.
And we've got USBs, and there's your old-fashioned 12-volt socket. The glove box is a reasonable size for this kind of vehicle, and once again, lined in felt, and it feels expensive. And overall, I like the design of the controls. It's kind of minimalist, yet not overly so. What I'm not so keen on, though, is this. I don't like having the window switches there. I'd rather they were on the door. Also, this is, in some ways, good. These are the drive select modes, like with automatic and manual, reverse, launch control. But you expect them to slide forwards and backwards. They don't. You just pull them like that. Can you see? You just press them. So I'm not so keen on the operation of that. What I do like is what they've done with the climate controls. They're not buried in the screen. They're just all up on here, so you can quickly access stuff, and then you press that out like that to control the fan speed and so on and so forth. I do like that. It's a nice feature, that is. Now, these are called the new, nice. What are they, new age or new form or?
Them shits look nice. It's a nice touch. No one got that.
New something, see? What is it? What are they? It's a weird name for always giving them, but they are really nice. They're quite firm, but at the same time, very, very comfortable. I love Ferrari seats, to tell you the truth.
New style seats.
They're called new style seats, apparently. One thing I don't love so much is this, the way they've put the button to open the door there. The handle's there, so you want to be able to touch it, but it's a stretch like that if you haven't got the largest hands. Minor complaints. In terms of getting an ideal driving position, obviously these new style seats are fully electric, and you can jack the seat up quite high if you want more of an SUV kind of vibe going on, or you could go more sports car by having them almost slammed right in the body of the car. And of course you've got an electrically operated steering wheel like that, with quite a decent range of adjustment. And I think that is all you need to know about the interior of this car. Want to sell your car quickly, easily, for a fair price? Then head to CarWow to have over 4,000 trusted dealers ready to bid on it in an online auction. First, enter your car's registration to get an instant approximate valuation. Then, if you want to proceed, give us some more details and upload some photos, and we'll help you set a fair reserve price for your car. That's the minimum amount you'd be happy to sell it for. Once you've done that, we'll enter your car into an online auction. When the auction's over, we'll let you know the result, and the dealer with the winning bid will be in touch to arrange easy payment and free collection of your car. 93% of sellers surveyed said they got the price they expected or more through CarWow. The best bit is, it's completely free! I put a link in the description of this video and the pinned comment to take you directly to CarWow, where over 4,000 dealers are ready to bid on your car. Or you can just click on the pop-out banner that should be appearing in the top right-hand corner of the screen now. Alternatively, just Google "Help Me CarWow" and we will help you sell your car quickly, easily, and for a fair price. On with the video. Here in the back, you get the same seat design as in the front, though here, for some reason, they don't feel quite as comfy, and I just don't know why. I'm not sure if it's the fact the base isn't quite so deep. You also seem to sit higher up. These ones, they're electrically operated. Looks like I can move them forwards and backwards, and I can make them more upright or have them reclined, though that's as far as they will recline. Knee room, that's all right. Foot space, that's all right. Headroom, that's not all right. Look, my head's touching that. People over 6 foot will find it a bit of a struggle in the rear of this car. If you need to carry rear occupants in more comfort, you're probably better off with an Aston Martin DBX. And to see my video review of that car, follow the QR code appearing on the screen right now. Alternatively, if you're watching on a mobile phone, just click on the pop-out banner. In terms of other things in the back here, look, we got wireless charging, USB-Cs, you got your operation once again for the windows here on the center console bit, but I do like this. The windows go all the way down. You have a similar climate control thing going on here. This car's the upgraded heated rear seats, and ventilated. So that's good. Oh, I've just turned them on, they're gonna make a noise. Let's just turn that off again. Right, let's go away. Go away. Right, here you have some cup holders. Boink. They are in there. There are some door bins. They will fit bottles, but at the moment I'm just fitting my arm in them. You have some little folders on the seat backs as well. And there's your air vents, which seem like they're in an ideal place to blow air up your skirt if you're wearing a skirt. Because it's an SUV, even though Ferrari won't admit it, this is the most practical Ferrari to date. So the luggage capacity is 470 litres. It's good, but not that good for an SUV. Lamborghini Urus's boot is 620 litres. And if you want to watch my full in-depth video review of that car, click on the pop-out banner up there or follow the QR code appearing on the screen now. But let me just show you how practical it is. There is enough room for a full-size man in here. So man, can you get into the car? We'll just check that you can fit in the boot without too much trouble. I am going to shut it. Scream if, I don't know, if you are in pain. Don't know why you'd be in pain. Shouldn't be. That's all fine. So there's plenty of room for a man. It's a new test, the Car Wow Man in a Boot test. Okay, man, please exit. Right, so if you need added practicality and more space, you can fold down the rear seats. It's a bit unusual to do it. You remove this divider. You then give it to said man. Thank you. It's quite heavy, that is. And then I'm going to press these buttons here to fold the seats down. Fold. Fold, fold, fold. I'll do the other side as well, come on. Come on, there we go. Bear with me. That is the slowest thing I've ever seen on any Ferrari. Anyhow, then you can carry longer items, though this armrest there sort of makes it a little less practical than it otherwise would be. It just gets in the way when trying to slide things to the front. And that brings us on to 5 9 things about the new Ferrari, put it the same way. The windscreen wipers are so aggressive that if it's been raining and you stood next to the car and someone turns on the wipers, this happens. Brilliant. Well, you can fit this part, come on, of the load cover underneath the false floor. I wish that would just stay up there. Good. Like that, look, that fits, and this bit here as well. Come on. Yeah. That fits. You're not getting this dividery bit in there as well. Like, it just doesn't go. We tried it, numerous angles and different ways, it just doesn't fit. So if you want to fold down the seats, you're going to have to carry this separately in the car. There is quite a lot of shiny black plastic trim, which can easily scratch. So if you buy this car, you want to do exactly what Steve has done and have the interior